Good afternoon, traders, and welcome to a morning edition of Awesome Calls Trading 1966. And I am now officially 53 years old. And I want to thank so many of you in not only Awesome Calls, but outside of Awesome Calls, and just the love and appreciation I got this morning. I can't stress it enough. Um, Thank you so much for being a part of my life because it truly is. You know, when you run a chat room, I've gone through almost two divorces, a couple girlfriends, and new relationships, and trials and tribulations, and you're part of someone's life when you're in here. And I'm on the mic every day, 5 days a week. I love, love, love what I do. I love helping people. I love teaching and educating traders, preventing them from taking losses, helping them overcome fear. Because, at the end of the day, trading is all about emotions. It's about fear. It's about your fear of missing out, or it's fear that, um, that, like you're chasing things. It's fear that as soon as you pull the trigger, you're going to be wrong. It's fear. There's just so much anxiety that goes through, and so much doubt that you do go through as a trader, that you need to surround yourself with people that like really are educated in the market, people that are very smart. They're not using you to cross sell you DVDs and sell you dreams and cars and houses and a lifestyle. You want to get in a room that grinds you, that teaches you, that you got to look at every day as an education. And when you lose money, that's what you're basically contributing to your education. When you make money, you want to be able to come in here and get paid to go to school. You know what I mean? And and I think you want to get paid. You know, you don't want to pay your tuition. And when all your losses, they're like a tuition. That's all they are, because you're getting educated. But you got to be in the right room. And what I mean by a right room, okay, there's we all know there's so many rooms out there, right? So you've got the small cap stocks, you've got the small cap rooms, the small cap short rooms, you got the penny stock rooms, then you got the option stock rooms, then you got the ones that only trade 4 or 5 different types of stocks, and that's all they do, and they want to sell the whole formula based on that. And then you got the ones that give you free days to come in the room to test you out, only to pump and use the stock to pump a stock up and then dump it. But and then very rare will you come across a room that is so far beyond all the other rooms. When I look at the people outside Awesome Calls Trading, I don't really have any competition. I really don't. There's who's going to compete with me, really? Or this room, or the traders in here? I mean, yeah, are there guys that make a lot more money trading stocks that probably don't even need a room? Yeah, you know. Um, But when it comes to education and the quality of a room and the quality of the ability to trade every stock and understand the market, um, I think there's only one room that stands out, and I'm the voice of that room. And the people in here are the most incredible people that are learning every day to be great. The moderators are phenomenal. Each moderator in here, from Fire, Dave the Trader, Dark Side, they could all run their own rooms. I mean, it's done. I mean, they could pick up and boom, a room would open tomorrow. And they probably would outbeat 90% of these other rooms out there. But at the end of the day, we all work together. And the whole point of being in a chat room is just being surrounded by people that know a little bit more than you do, and that are educated in the process of trading a stock, so you can make a living. Because that's the bottom line. You need to make a living. Otherwise, what's the point of being in here? And most of you that are part-time want to be full-time, and you can't. And that's a great feeling to switch over to full-time. But before you get there, you got to be properly educated every day on how to understand the layout of a trade and the stock. The more you do that, the better, more money you will make. The more money you will have for your family, to take care of your children, you take care of your parents. How many of you are in here that would love to make so much money that you could take care of your parents, that have taken care of you? All right. I have a beautiful son that I take care of and provide in school, you know. I have people around me that love me that I take care of. It's important that if you're looking for a place to supplement your income, and I mean supplement in a way where you can make 250 to 500 a day. I mean, look at HH in our room, $435. Do you realize $400 a week is $2,000? 435 a day, 400 a day is 2,000 a week. Is 8,000 a month. Imagine making part-time 8,000 a month. That's a $100,000 a year job. Is your job paying you $100,000 when you leave here? But you know what it is? You reverse that thought process. You look at it like, ah, it's just trading. I mean, it's like a fucking hobby. If I make money, I do it. You have every fucking excuse in your head. But let me tell you something. The serious traders, the ones that make 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 a day, they don't think like you. They're thinking, how can I get better to be more consistent so I can make 3,500 a day? They think different. They're at a different level. This room is a whole nother level, and it's probably the only chat room in the world built like this. We don't specify any one specialty stock. We trade it all. We trade the world. Doesn't matter. Put it in front of us. We're going to rock it because we're good at what we do. So I'm going to take you through the morning pre-market list and throw at you about 7 different trades, how we set up this morning. And I want you to visualize and look. And I want you also to look carefully how they were called out and put together in pre-market. I also want you to look how I found them. I want to educate you. I want you to become the next best trader in the world. These webinars will help you do that and help you achieve that. Okay? They really will. And I'm not charging you money for it. I want you to succeed. Okay? So I want you to listen very carefully how I fished for the trades, how I found the trades, and what I was looking for, how I found the setups, and how I opened the market when it opened an hour and a half ago. Okay? So I'm currently long G-Wire, and I'm waiting at 80. I think it was 87.98. And when I might stop one in the middle and click a button, I just bought 250 shares, and I'm waiting for it to sell at 89. And when it does, boom! I just made $250 during the webinar because I'm kind of bored. It's my birthday. I did really good on Trov, and I'll show you the setup on Trov. And right now, Trov is moving to high of the day. I think it'll take out 10 while I'm talking to you on the webinar as well. So anybody in the room that wants to play Trov, look for the 10 spot coming up soon. So, and again, I want to thank all my birthday wishes this morning. I can't say enough how much love and appreciation I have for all of you. Just thank you so much. So, and so let's get into it, okay? Here's the pre-market list today. Trov was our #1 pick, and I liked it for many reasons. Then Camping World, Huya, EB, Big, Fizz, Navi, Okada, Upland, Netflix, Tesla, and TNXP. So I'm going to go through a few of the good trades. I'm going to start with Trov. Trov is being touted right now as the next BPTH. We all know what BBTH did. It was an incredible run, incredible energy, incredible stock. It was mind-blowing. So Trov is kind of being touted as the next big thing. And so this morning in pre-market, the great Janny was in the chat room with Gun Show and a few other traders, and they were longing in, I believe, in the 5-6 range, and they were able to sell around 7 and 8. And that was really a cool trade. When I came in the room, I started taking long just under 8, and I told the chat room, I see this going to 9,950. So I immediately, the minute I walked into the room, I immediately went long and then told the room what I was doing, and then told them where it was going to go. And then I started typing my notes after Trov was done. And I want you to just see the timeline when I walked in and how I just looked at the stock. And I'll put Trov here for you. And Trov here. See how it's going to 10 right now? So you could trade that while you're listening to the webinar if you want. It's not a big deal. It's going to $10, and it's going to break out over 10. So, but I want to show you the trade. Okay, so yesterday it had a nice little run in it from $3 to $4.50. But today, now that BPTH was selling off, every chat room in the world was going to look for another thing to run, and Trov was going to be touted as the next big thing. So this morning when I got in, the stock had kind of sold off. And I looked at it right here. You can look at the timeline. See, I got in at 551, and it was around $7.50. I got in at 7.98 by the time I got filled, and just basically 1,000 shares. You don't need to do too much size, and within, I think, you could look at the timeline. 10 minutes, the stock just ran to 970, and of course I already sold down here before the pull, right there at 901. So it was a beautiful trade. I got in around 798, out around 901, 902 this morning. And this is all before the market even opened. Okay. And so what I'm trying to do is, just make, cool money on it and just enjoy it. I mean, 817, I think it was, something like that was the total. And it just kind of ran to 970. So it gave, I wish I could have held it, but I didn't. I ended up just dumping it, which is fine. And then it pulled down again. And so I told traders, look, we were calling 9 to 950, and it hit 970, and it topped off. And so I felt that if it pulled at the open, I think I said 650. I'll show you what I wrote. All right, if this pulled, I want to push long around 8, push to 9,950, and look for a decent pullback, then watch for a bottom curl, and then a possible run to 11 and 12. So, but I've already played it. I made my money. I think it was $817. And that's why I'm trading G-Wire for $250. So I can close it at 89 and make $250 because I have 250 shares. And I'm only up 65 cents on that right now on 250 shares. But I want you to see this setup. So this was the pre-market play. And then I just wanted to bottom curl it. And the traders were watching for the curl. I mean, I had Jason in here. I had AGW. I had Ripster, Webster. All of them were watching it. Noel. And as soon as the curl came right around here and it broke out, I'm like, yep, I like it. Stops at $6.75. Let room to run. In my opinion, the stock will run and break out high today, and then you'll see it around $10 or $11 a share. Pretty cool, huh? This is just trough. Okay, I'm going to give you another small cap one, TNXP. Now, TNXP was a mixture of the great Raphael, who's an amazing moderator in here, our bio moderator, and myself. And Raphael, when he got in this morning, he gave us the news, and at the same time, I too saw the news and it was gapping up on strength. I told everyone in the chat room at $3.20. Again, look at the timeline, 550, and then I wrote it down. The stock should hit $3.95 to $4.25. I believe I said $3.95 to $4.25, and the great Raphael came in and gave us $4.20. He wrote, I see 420. And that's exactly what he said. After that, we said it would probably most likely sell off and just gap fill right back down. And if you don't believe us, take a look at the notes. Simple as that. TNXP right there. I like to see a pop at the open at 395 to 425, top it off and short it. And you're done. That's it. You're done. See how simple that was? Just in pre-market alone, you could have took the TNXP long, and you could have took the Trav long, and you would have been done. You didn't need to trade for the rest of the day, all in pre-market. And if you can't trade in pre-market, it's okay. The stocks are going to make their runs anyway. And you could see just simply how it just ran to 420 at the open and came all the way back down to 250. Talk about an incredible trade. But that's what we do. Okay, so those are the small cap stuff. Now you want to have some fun? Are you ready? Are you excited? I'm going to give you two stocks here. G-Wire. I want you to look at G-Wire. And the reason why I'm bringing this one up, not only am I trading it, but I'm trying to get $89 on it because I need to make $250. Anyway, got to pay some bills. So I told you in the webinar yesterday that G-Wire was going to sell off from $99 from 100, right? Then in the webinar, I also explained to you that look for G-Wire to actually fill the gap. Remember I said, and I showed you, just like PNW and Splunk, this will fill the gap. See that? There's the gap. Look what it did today. It filled the gap. Remember I told you that yesterday? And then you can go long. Now, I had some computer issues. Otherwise, I would have went long right here. Oh my God, I would have went long at 87. Instead, I chased it right here in the room at right there when it was flagging out. at 87.98. And right now you can see I'm only up. Oh, I'm up 85 cents now. 86, 87, 88. I'm almost there. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I just need a little bit more. I'm trying to get 89. You see, I'm trying to get $89. I'm almost there. I gave this I gave the roommate. I only took 250 shares, and right there, I didn't take it here because I'm a patient trader. I mean, even though I'm coming out early, but I want to show the room you can make money on just a simple trade like this with 200 shares. So I want that 89 push, okay, and then I'll sell. But my main focus on this one was to show you how it filled the gap. See how it filled the gap, and just an absolutely stunning filled the gap right there. Really, really well done. Okay, so let's go on to another one. And so now you remember Splunk and this one. David, I just took $380 on 12. First day back in 2.5 months. Crazy. Thank you, AJ. No problem, David. Welcome. Gotta share that with the room. Great day today. David came back in the room and already made his monthly. Did you sign back up as a month? I think you did, didn't you? But congratulations. Yes, he did. Okay, he just paid his monthly. So now, all right. Can you give me 1 second? Fire also gave an alert on the V. So let's take a look at the V, and he's long that in the room. He alerted the room as well, right there. He's looking for 56 on it. AJ wants G-Wire at 89. This is live trading, traders. This is morning action. I mean, it's 8:25 in the morning Pacific time. So. And I like to get that 89. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. I just want to finish my... Oh, okay, good. We're 80, 95, 98. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Come on, baby. Do you see it? I'm so close. You know what? I think I should just close it out. What do you think? I mean, I'm so damn close. You know? I think I might just close it out. Just kind of see if I get one more push. One more push. Let's see if level 2 is going to line up there. Got 87. There we go. There we go. Come on, baby. Push it. Push it. Push it. I want to just get those 94s on the bid. It's so close. Come on. I don't want 87 if I sell. I want it right there. There we go. There we go. Push it now. Watch the 99. 99. Man. 99. Okay, I'm going to sell it. Okay. I got 91. All right. I'm out of the trade. I got 90 about. I'm out of a trade. I'm out. I got just under $1. But hey, fuck it. Now that I'm out of it, it'll probably run to 95 a share now. You know? Oh, anyway, that was a good trade. Do you all take it? I hope some of you took it. This is where I went long, and even when it went down, I wasn't afraid, and I just sold it. Okay, so I'm all out of the trade. About $223. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. So let's go into another trade that we want to talk about. How about let's talk about Fizz. Look at Fizz today. Now, Fizz just got walloped this morning on earnings. They were blaming some stuff on their earnings and so forth. And for me, I was pretty much telling traders, you know, this is a big pull from 69 a share. I'm a buyer at 52, 53, and I think the stock will probably revamp right back to 58, 59. And I want you to see my pre-market notes to buy the weakness on it right here on Fizz. You see it? Fizz. I want to nibble long here, 55, but be aware if it pulls hard to 52, 53, that is your buying opportunity to get in there. The stock should give you about 2 to 4 points to the upside, hence the 59 target that we're looking for. If you took 55 and you added at 53, then you have a 54 average. If you added at 52, then you have a 53.50 average, and forward points is 57.50. So, I mean, do the math. The bottom line is I was looking for to buy the weakness and pounce it. So I want you to look at the stock. If you got in at 53, then you're looking for 57 as your top. Okay? So let's just see what happened. So we came in here. We took Fizz. and you started in a position and around 53 or 55, added into it to 50, you would have a 52, 53 average, and the stock immediately ran to 56, consolidated, and now it's running back up to 57.69. So everything I suggested to do, it worked. Could you have shaken out on this fat finger down to 50? Probably. But if you would have watched the 52 level and 53 level, this was a really good level to get in and then go long. Really well, nice play there for a nice trade. The next trade that we did that I liked a lot was a stock called Huya. I really picked this one this morning because Huya was down 2.5 points on tariff news and the market was pulling. But I really like this trade for traders in the room because I really felt that the stock could really reward us under buy the weakness because it was gapping down, as you could see, from 25 to 24, and then it pulled. So what I told the traders, I would long the open, add on the dip to 23 area, and get a nice play about a point and a half to the upside. And I want you to see the call right here on Huya, which was right here. I would long here at 23 to 28, room to 22.90, and then get yourself 1 to 1.5 points. Okay, so let's just say you came in and you wanted 22.90, right? So a point would be 23.90, and a point and a half would be 24.50, right? So a point would be 23.90, and 1.5 would be 24.40 or something like that, correct? I want you to look now. I know you're in your room doing whatever you do, the same stuff you always do. But in here, it's so much fun. You could take size, 500, 600, 800 shares, and just nail a trade like this. It's so much fun because you know what? We know where it's going to go because we're the greatest chat room on the planet. Nobody can do what we do, ever. All they can do is copy and watch. Okay, so you ready? Want to play a trade with me? Let's do it together. How about we do it together? Okay, $22.90. Boom. Right? What did I say? 23 bucks, 22.90. Now look at it. Boom. 24.40. Guess that what it is? It's $1.50 to the upside. See how that worked? Could have had $1, but I told you $1.50. Isn't that dope? That's trading. You want another one? How about this one? I want you to sit down, buckle in your seatbelts on this one, because none of you, and I mean none of you, in any chat room in the world will touch this stock. Because you know why? You don't know what it is. Have you ever traded Camping World? What? What? Have you ever traded Camping World? What the fuck? I trade Nvidia for 70 cents. I do Apple for 30 and 10 shares in my room. What? Yeah. No, I chased BPTH at 30 and it went down to 26 because the moderator told me to go long. Well, how about you just come in and kind of put a bag over your head so you can't see it and just have a buy button click where I could tell you, hey, buy Camping World. Don't even look at the stock. Just buy it when I tell you. And I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to rock this stock. All right. So what I did is Camping World came out with earnings and it got sold off on weakness, as you can see. Well, I love the stock and I did my homework, which is what a lot of you don't do, but I do homework. And on my homework, it told me that Camping World is most likely to recover and to buy the weakness. You see my homework? This is what I do for a living. This is what separates me. I research. I don't just look at a chart and try to give you the guidelines. If it goes here, 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 let's go. Are you fucking kidding me? Lay out a map for me, dude. Tell me give me an entry and exit. Don't fucking give me this. Let me look at it. Watch the open. Jesus, how many times you hear that in a chat room? Yeah, I like to watch the open. You know what? We're trading the open. You're watching the open in another room. So I want you to look at the call. Ready? So after do my research, this is what I told the entire world. Camping World. It was our number 2 pick in the room. Buy the weakness. Pick it up at 1160 to 1180. If it pulls to 11, laugh at it. Consider it Christmas. And guess what I'm going to give you? $1.20 or more. That's what I said. I don't fuck around in here. You want to make money? Let me show you. $11.60 buy it in pre-market. 11.80 to add. If it pulled to 11, add more. Look at the stock today. $13.40. You do the math. You could have took 500 shares in this room and made $900. That's the kind of room you're in. Did you make $900 today on an effortless trade? Okay. I'm going to give you another one. This one will blow you away. Sit in your seats. I can't. That last trade just blew me away. Sit in your seat. Sit down. Sit down. Okay, you ready? Watch. Okada. This is a investors love Okada. They will eat this crap up. If they miss, they're going to eat it up. I know this. Been trading it for Okada now for almost 2 years. Okay, trading for 16, but I know this stock very, very well. I know how it trades. I've studied it. I trended it. I look at it. Right? I'm not here to impress you with a bunch of dumbass DVDs and webinars and all this other bullshit. I'm not going to impress you with these. Oh, look at this line. You see this line here and then this line. What the fuck? Take your lines and shove it. Why don't you just show me a trade? Give me an entry and exit. Okay? All right? All right, I want to make my money, get the fuck out. I got to go to work and make half the money I make in trading. Okay, fine. Fine. So I'll tell you what. How about you do this? How about you come in and look at Okada, number 8 on our list, and go long at 72. The harder it pulls, keep adding. This stock's going to go to 77 or more. All right? So at the end of the day, if you bought anything in 72, you were going to get paid. It's as simple as that. And you were going to go to 77 or more. All right? So you ready? What if you were in our room and you bought 100 shares at 72? 7,000 buying power. Because I begged you. I didn't ask you. I begged you. I begged you. I stomped the floor. Please, please, sir, ma'am, can you please for me, please, I'm begging you. Can you buy it 100 shares at 72? Okay, AJ. Fuck. So let's count it. So in 20 minutes, you made $200. In 30 minutes, you made $300. In 50 minutes, you made $400. In an hour, you made $500. In an hour and 20 minutes, you made $600. In an hour and a half, you made $700. An hour and a half's work, you made $700 with 100 shares because you're in the right fucking room. That's why. But what are you doing? You're bragging about this Apple bullshit. Oh, see this? You see how I got this 38 cents here? Fucking killed it, man. Jesus. Get a life. Come over to Netflix or Okada. I mean, that's what it's done. That's how you bake bank. Okay? So stop trying to impress people. It's just so stupid. I'm gonna give you one more because it's my birthday. All right, you ready for this one? EB. What? The fuck is that? What kind of room is this? We trade weird stuff. Really? No, we trade stuff that makes us money. Okay? We're not pumping and dumping stocks. We trade the market. This is the market. This is what you know what, let me tell you something. Every trader that comes in Awesome Calls, 2 things are gonna happen. 3 things are gonna happen. They're gonna succeed. That's number 1. Or they're gonna open up their own chat room. Because that's we're a breed from. Or they're going to come in here and they're preparing themselves for the future. Because when this market just gets fucked up, we're going to be laughing at it. We're going to be shorting it. We're going to be longing. We're going to be bouncing it. Because why? Because we understand range. We understand the stock. We understand how to trade it. That's what makes us so different. We're more different than any other room in the world. Because of the training and the lessons we give every day, the traders are going to be so ready. And so they can't wait. When they wake up and the Dow is down 600, they're salivating. Oh, Dow's down 800 today. I should make a bundle today. It is going to be so much fun. But before you run, you got to walk. Before you walk, you got to crawl. So when you're in here, you're crawling. And then you start to walk, but you never run in here. I don't allow runners. Nuh-uh. because running means you're just going to walk right over the profits. Okay? We don't run in here. Everything is thought out, laid out, and talked about. Okay? So what do we do here? We have this stock called EB who missed on earnings. Number 4 pick. I told the chat room, take long at 23, give it room to 21, and take the stock to 25. That's it. That's the trade. Simple, 250 shares, you make $500, you're done for the day. Just follow the map. Okay, so if I take 23, add to 21 if it pulls, it'll go to 25. It should go to 25 before the end of the day. And these are all-day plays. Okay? And so when you look at it, I want you to look at EB. Here's the play. Market opens, boom, 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 pulls. I want the pull. Long, 23. Room to 21. There's your average, 22.60. Stock is now 24.40. Stock will probably most likely close around 25, or at least this pace. Simple trade. Simple trade. You see how simple that was? You see how simple that was? And I want you to see this last trade. Big. Now, big this morning, I wanted to short the stock to around the 33 level. I wanted some sell-off on it, but once it curled around, it broke out. I think the great fire went long in the room around this 35.40, 36, and he's been walking it up. And this is his current trade right now. And he's guiding traders, and now stock has room to just keep going. We do have, there's a big gap to fill on big, so just be aware. About right here, you got this gap to fill here, and that's what we're looking for right now. And we've already touched that, so that means it has this gap to fill here. You have room to 39.50 traders, and I think that's what the great moderator Fire is also looking at too. But take money on the way up, all right? So I believe on big, I did mention that 33 level. Let me see, big, 33. So anything 33 on it, I want you to long it. It wasn't going to gap fill because the earnings were good, but I needed a 33. So I'll show you what I was looking for on big. And here it is. And it ended up touching right there, 33.80. So anything with 33 I was looking at. If it hit 33, no problem, just add. And the reason is because when the earnings came out, that's where it pretty much hit right there. You see that 33 level? See it? That's what I was calling right there. But it ended up stopping about right here, found its base, and just curled around and just took off. And I think the gap will get filled here now to 39. So really good play on big. I'm going to do that chart versus the EB because I like that setup. Okay, so tonight's recap is G-Wire, Okada, Huya, Schwab, TNXP, Fizz, and Big. Well, before I go, I'm not going to cry because I don't cry. There's no crying in trading. But I just want to say thank you. Thank you for being a part of my life for another year. Thank you for being in my life. You know, you haters, lovers, people that care about me. You know, I got all to, you know, there's a that saying. You know, if they don't hate you, if you don't have haters, you must not be doing something right. So, you know, I just feel so appreciated for the work that I do. And I think that's probably why I do it so much, so hard every day to provide the very best education and training to each trader that walks in, whether they're a pro for 20 years or just walking in for the first day. And I want to say thank you so much for allowing me to come in your home for another year. And I do love and appreciate each and every one of you. And I just want you to know, Awesomecallstrading.com is the most incredible chat room in the world. And all we're doing is getting better and better and better and better. And we're growing every day. Matter of fact, I would love Discord for my birthday to give about 900. I think we're very close. Let me double check what we are on Discord. And hopefully the room can get us there. But I think we're at right now 890 members. If we can get 10 more, I'd be stoked because I would love for my birthday to get that above 900. So traders in the room, if you have family and friends that want to get in there, I would love to get around 900. So I'm actually taking a screenshot of that right now as I'm talking to you. Anyway, this is our Discord room. It's where you can come in and hold on, let me take a snapshot of that. Here we go. Okay, I took a snapshot of that. And there's 200 members in there right now talking online live, and just talk to them. And a lot of the mods are in there, and you get to talk to the traders that have been trading all day, the stocks that they picked. And don't forget our YouTube channel as well. Every day is a learning lesson. Every day you can learn something, and we put out very amazing content every day for free and on our video recaps. And we're going to download this one for you so you have it before noon as well. And this is Awesome Calls Trading. So, all right. And this is my Twitter feed. I am AJ Trader 7. And these are the amazing traders. When you see reviews, we get about quite a bit every day, just from some of the most amazing people that trade stocks in here. And we have a great group of people. I love each and every one of them that contribute. And we're probably the only feed that has so many reviews every day of what we do, because we're proud of what we do and our accomplishments in here. So, but thank you. Thank you for being part of today. I will see you on Monday. I'm going to go party. It is celebration time, and I'm going to go have fun. And I'm not going to get back on the room. I'm just going to turn it over to the dark side and all the mods. And mods, while I'm gone, I hope that you talk, each take the mic and say hello. It's a great opportunity for everyone to have fun. I hope you party, have a drink on me tonight. And if you can't drink, have water, punch, a Pepsi. I mean, just whatever you want to do. Celebrate. Life is too short. It really is. Enjoy every moment. I'm 53 years old, and I enjoy living. I enjoy the company I have in my life. I enjoy my room. I enjoy my son. I enjoy my dog. Um, I am grateful every day that I am alive and I can breathe. And I love the people I work with, and I love what I do. So thank you so much for being a part of this. And so that's it. So I will tweet sometime tomorrow if I can get out of bed, and then I will get you ready for Sunday, and then kick ass on Monday. And we're going to make a lot of money together. So have a great weekend. God bless all of you, and thank you.